down to make a petition to ban extreme weight cuts in MMA and specifically in the UFC. Guys, this needs to stop like ASAP, like right now. This is actually terrible, the way that this weight cutting, what it does to people's bodies. It's actually insane, okay? There's a Muay Thai fighter that just died from an extreme weight cut. It wasn't even extreme, it was only 10 pounds, okay? So there needs to be a limit, okay? And there needs to be a limit on what people can cut down to. And in this video, I'm gonna be breaking down like everything, like methods people use to weight cuts, everything like that, just to like give my opinion on what I would change if I was like, you know, Dana White or the commission or anybody to change the way weight cuts are actually being done, okay? A couple methods that are used to cut weight are water loading, so it's like getting dry, so totally like getting all the water out of your body. That's what bodybuilders do too before their competitions. They get fully dry, so they look extremely lean. They have literally like no water in their body. That can kill you. That's so bad on everything within your body. It's so bad for you, okay? Extreme dehydration through saunas, hot baths, and diuretics. This is absolutely terrible. I think it's so stupid that like people weigh like for example Poatan. Like he weighed 230 at one point, gained down to 185. That is so freaking unhealthy. It's actually insane. Khabib Nurmagomedov, he weighed 200, gained down to 155. That's deadly. That's deadly weight to get down to. And they do that by, I'll explain more. Hold on. Excessive exercise to burn calories. Obviously, a lot of people wear sweatsuits. They get on the treadmill. They get on the bikes and stuff to sweat a lot, burn a lot of calories. It's so bad for you, okay? Obviously, it's good to exercise, get on the treadmill, get on the bike. But to do it excessively, to burn calories and lose a ton of water weight is absolutely awful for you, okay? Another thing is multiple layers of clothing during workouts. So that's what I was meaning by the sweatsuits, okay? I see guys, they have a t-shirt, a hoodie, and another hoodie, and then a hat on. They got pants on. They got socks over the bottom of the pants, and they got shoes on and stuff, okay? That is a ton. That you're going to overheat, and you could possibly die. You're going to overheat during a workout. No way should I see fighters hitting pads wearing that. Okay, or getting in the sauna wearing that. That's why they wear sweatsuits under their clothing in the sauna. Okay, this is actually awful, guys. Okay, this is not good. It's so unsafe, and that's why it's killing fighters. I mean, not even does it just kill fighters right away. For the long term, it's absolutely awful for you guys. So I think that it needs to be, we need to ban this like ASAP before more fighters die. Another way is spitting a lot to reduce fluids. Okay, this sounds stupid. But a lot of fighters, when they're like in the sauna or they're just trying to like lose extra like water weight or fluid within the body, they spit a lot. That's how technical they get with cutting weight. Okay? Constantly spitting. Okay? I don't know if you guys ever seen that video of Vitor Belfort next to Dana White. He was biting on that ice with the towel over it. They do that, guys. They do that kind of stuff because they have a really bad cotton mouth and they're so like dehydrated, they have no nutrition within them. It's terrible, guys. They're like going crazy. It's mentally really bad for you and even more physically bad for you. Another thing is laxatives that eliminate waste. Okay, so pills, taking things that aren't good for you to eliminate the waste within you. So when you got to shit, extra comes out. Okay, laxatives do that to you. That's what they do to cut weight, guys. Those are the biggest things. And what I just named, there's not one thing that I named that's good for you. All of it is literally awful for you, okay? Moving on to consequences to weight cutting now. Long-term and during the fight consequences. So long-term, let's name all these things, okay, guys? So kidney problems, heart issues, brain damage, metabolic damage, decreased bone density, increased risk of injury, hormonal imbalances, weakened immune system, mental health issues, and shortened careers. What did I miss on the body that isn't getting attacked from weight cutting? Guys, this is why weight cuts, like extreme weight cuts, should be banned. What the fuck is this? It's attacking everything on your body, guys. Long term, it's terrible for you, okay? Some fighters might not get that cut that much, but that's because they're lucky. A lot of them get this shit, and it's not good, guys. Like, cutting that much weight, especially in that amount of time, attacks your nervous system so badly that you can feel like you're going insane. That's why half of these fighters, they look like they're dead pretty much. Like, they're dead, but they're alive at the same time. You know what I mean? Everything I just named, who wants that shit long term? You want to live a good life. Why would you want that? You know what I mean? Moving on to during the fight, though. Okay, this is even, like, worse because if you want to be a good fighter, this ruins it, okay? Reduce strength and power, okay? That's why, for example, Ilya Topuria, okay? Or even, like, Conor McGregor, Max Holloway. Max Holloway is a big one. Okay, Max Holloway, bro, if you would see this motherfucker when he cut down to 145, it looks like he's dead, okay? And then he gets in the fight, okay? He still has really good cardio, but literally he had no power as a featherweight. He goes up the lightweight at a more natural way where he barely has to cut up a lot, and he has insane power knocking people out, okay? That's how it is, and you want to have power and speed, okay, and strength. You're not going to get that from cutting like 20 pounds in 1 day, 2 days. That's not how that works. That's not how the body's supposed to work. Decreased endurance. First of all, your muscle is very fatigued. When you lose a lot of weight in a short amount of time, your endurance won't be up to date. Rather than if you cut down, I'll explain in the video later on about cutting and stuff, like, in a bigger period of time. Impaired cognitive function. You are not thinking straight fully as you could if you didn't cut so much weight. What I mean by this is your IQ is not right on, okay? So, you see Max Holloway at featherweight. His IQ is not as there as lightweight. Okay, that's a big example. Ilya Topuria got a lot stronger and faster. Everyone's like, I'm surprised that Ilya Topuria got faster as a lightweight. Okay, you want to know why he got faster? Because that's more of his natural weight than 145 ever was. That's way too much to cut. You know what I mean? So he's faster and stronger for a reason because he's not cutting so much weight that's so unhealthy. Okay? Slower reaction time, that's known. Increased risk of injury, that's common sense. Muscle fatigue and cramps, as I said, you're more likely to get cramps because you're cutting weight that should not be getting cut off your body, okay? Like I said, muscle fatigue as well. Poor decision-making and faulty chin, okay? Poor decision-making. Same thing as IQ, kind of. Also, faulty chin. This is known. Guys that cut that much weight. First of all, let me say the biggest elephant in the room, okay? When a fighter like Khabib or Alex Pereira, let's do him for example. He starts at 230, cuts down to 180, or when he did cut down to 185. Dude, he was fighting at like 210, 205. How is that even fair? That's not even a middleweight fight at that point. Okay? It's not a middleweight fight at that point. That's stupid. It's so dumb. Like, it makes no sense. What's the point of cutting down that much if you're just going to get back up and now you can fight at middleweight? That makes no sense to me. And I hear like Sean O'Malley saying, if I fight at my natural weight class, fighting Justin Gaethje? Yeah, fighting Justin Gaethje. You're a weight bully. Khabib was a weight bully, okay? Those guys are weight bullies. Cutting down that much and then gaining up that much. Eljo, featherweight's better for him. Dude, he gets up to like 160 when he was 135, 157, somewhere around there. What the hell is that? That's a lightweight fight. Like, it makes no sense to me. They're not even fighting at these weight classes, so why the hell are they getting down that much? You know what I mean? Faulty chin. They cut down that much, get hit. They don't got the nutrition. They don't got the normal weight they have on their body. They don't got a lot of water in them. They get dropped. Okay, that's common sense, and there's been evidence to prove that faulty chins are more common as the more extreme the weight cuts get. But yeah, I think it's stupid that these fighters are cutting down like 20, 30 pounds and then getting back up like 15, 20 pounds before like the day after they weigh in. It's stupid. I don't get the point. None of you can justify this. It's stupid. Okay? For example, if a fighter, me, for example, right now I gained a little bit of weight over the time because I just do grappling right now. I'm 180. Okay? If you want to get down to 155, that's the weight class I fought at. You got to get down over time, okay? Don't be a fat ass in your camp and get so heavy like Paddy Pimblett does and then have to get down that much. Okay? Okay, what I mean by that is a month, 2 months before, get your nutrition right. Cut down the calories, okay? Do it right so you lose the weight correctly and you won't be any weaker in your fight. You'll be the same, if not even better, okay? But moving on to healthy ways to cut and maximum amount of weight you should be able to cut in the UFC, okay? So first of all, healthy ways to cut, start early with a gradual approach. That's what I said. So start 2 months, a month before. That might sound a lot, but within a month and 2 months, losing 30, 20 pounds, that's a lot for that amount of time. Focus on what you're putting in your body, nutrition, reduce carbs and sodium, higher protein in your diet. That's the way to lose more weight. Stay hydrated with water and electrolytes. Don't dehydrate yourself and get dry. That's stupid. That's so bad for your heart. I don't know if you guys really know how bad that is for your heart, okay? Keep water in your body. That's water weight. That's not your actual body weight, okay? Do it smartly. You gotta drink water or you're gonna die, just straight up. Cutting weight over time is everything. Not all within one day. I see Khabib cutting like 30, 20 pounds in one day. Bro, that's so scary how many people can die from that. It's so dumb. Like, just cut the weight over time. Be disciplined. You're fighting. You're getting there to fight another man. You gotta cut it over time so you're at your best. Just because they have a good performance doesn't mean it's good for your body. That's the main point. And then the maximum amount of weight you should be able to cut. Okay, maximum amount of weight you should be allowed to cut to fight, like to fight at a certain weight, is 10 pounds below your walk-around weight. If you weigh 180, okay, and you have 2 days before your fight, 170 is the lowest you should be able to get down to. And that's even kind of pushing it, in my opinion. 10 pounds in 2 days, that's risky. Very risky. I think 5 pounds, honestly, but 10 pounds is the maximum, no higher than that, okay? I think even if you give yourself 2 months, a month, you shouldn't be able to cut down more than 10 pounds. You got to fight around your weight class. That's not fair. You're a weight bully, okay? You're a weight bully if they do that, okay? That's straight up. And people say, I think they should weigh the fighters in the day of, in the morning, so they can't gain that weight back, okay? So they have to fight near their weight class. You get what I'm coming from? So, like, they're going to be like, okay, well, they're not going to get the weight back if they cut down. Well, then don't cut down so much. Cut down enough where you're able to fight at that weight class. So, this is what I mean. So, if you're fighting at, like, 170, okay, the day before, and you're like, okay, hold on. Year-round, you should be fighting around your weight class. You should be at that weight, okay? Around that weight all year round. Be disciplined. Don't go crazy and gain another, like, 20 pounds. Stay around your weight class so it's not hard to cut. That's what I'm getting at, okay? And then advantages to cutting only a maximum of 10 pounds. More energy. You're faster, stronger, cognitive function, overall better performance, more healthy outside and within, which is the most important, okay? So what I mean by this is, yeah, they might perform good at what they're calling down to, Khabib at 155. But to perform better at their natural weight class, 170, if Khabib, even 185, Khabib could fight at. Because, bro, he was like 200 pounds. And if someone's like, okay, well, I'm not in good shape at that weight. I got to get down to the weight that I'm in good shape at. Then walk around with that weight more often. Don't get so heavy. Stay at that weight then. If you're in better shape with that weight, stay at that weight year-round. Okay? That's all I'm getting at. Look at the difference right here of these fighters before and after they cut down. Okay? Josh Emmett. You see that shit? Like, his face looks like he's, like, dying. TJ Dillashaw, one of the worst weight cuts ever. Holy shit. Beneil Dariush, he looks dead. Conor McGregor, he looks like a skeleton, guys. Paddy Pimblett, you guys know Paddy Pimblett shouldn't be getting that heavy. But you see how bad this is for people's bodies? Like, this is not good, okay? You look at it side to side like this, you think a little different, okay? That's what I'm getting at. That's why we need to ban weight cuts. And if you guys want to start a petition, comment down below. We can get this shit going, guys, okay? Let's make this worldwide so people don't cut so much. So unhealthy, guys, okay? But that was it for this video. Thank you guys for watching. Please comment your video ideas down below. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe. And like I always say, I got you guys. I got you guys with the videos you guys want me to do. Later today, I'm going to be giving my predictions and break down the fights of tomorrow's card, Whitaker versus RDR. Okay? Give me a great fight tomorrow. But like I said, thank you guys for watching and have a blessed day.